Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope your Monday is doing okay. I hope it's better than what the weekend was. I know the results for against Wolverhampton Wanderers. How did they manage to beat Liverpool 3-0? I know Leicester managed to beat Aston Villa 4-2, and then a couple of results didn't go our way as well. And in a sense, after watching the games at the weekend, I felt like it was a must-win for Leeds United. And to me, I felt like today's game was very frustrating regarding the result or anything like that. But at the same time, the big question is Jesse Marsch frustrated as much as us Leeds fans? Because there's so many times in that first half, where you could just see his frustration. But before we do get to today's video, I just want to say, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. If you are new around here, I'm the Leeds United Daily, and I try to bring out Leeds United content on a daily basis, whether that's match reviews, post-match reviews, transfers, negative news, positive news, anything like that. I'm going to continue being able to do stuff like that, and hopefully in the future be able to expand. And as well, good congratulations to the winner of the giveaway. It was finally done yesterday, so if you didn't go see who the winner was, make sure you go check that, and you've got about 14 days to email me. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do the draw again and somebody else can have the chance of winning. When we get to about 1.5, there'll be 3 winners. It's only gonna be like a small giveaway, but there'll be three winners with a giveaway. And then when we get to 2k 2,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a bigger giveaway, and there'll be a couple of people who are going to win that as well. So, but yeah, I mean, today's post-match reaction, Leeds United took on Nottingham Forest away, and to me, even though at the time it wasn't really a must-win game, after the results it was a must-win game. Like, excuse me, even if we picked up a point, I would have been exceptionally happy either way, because then obviously it would have been like an extra point towards where we need to be. But I don't know, that first half, obviously I'm going to split it in two. This is going to be completing the first half, and then we'll go into the second half afterwards. But the first half, I mean, it was in my prediction, I said that Leeds United were going to dominate the midfield, and I was correct. Leeds United did dominate that midfield. I know Nottingham Forest had quite a lot of powerful players. With Danilo Mangala, or whatever you call him. There was, in a sense, I played a 4-3-3, and with how Leeds United were set up and with how they were playing, there was always a bit of space for Leeds United to go into. There was always a bit of space for Jack Harrison to run into, to pick the ball up, to play that extra bit of man. The Leeds United, this is what I said to you on the pre-match review, like Leeds United played completely differently to how I was expecting them to do. They played a lot more expansive. They didn't play with a lot of intensity, and I felt like Leeds United needed to do that, because with how frantic and how undisciplined Nottingham Forest were in that first half, Leeds United should have exploited that, because they've always been a team who couldn't deal with pressure or teams coming with that intensity, that press, and Leeds United weren't really doing that. It was just obvious with the signs of Nottingham Forest. They were struggling. They just couldn't keep the ball on the ground. They couldn't play football. There was hoofing it. They're going into like tackles just like aggressively, and they just couldn't seem to deal with how every now and again how Leeds United were playing. And I felt like Leeds United needed to go out and play, and you could see Jesse Marsch saying, come on, quicker, faster, pick up the tempo and stuff like that, because he knew full well if Leeds United put Nottingham Forest under pressure a lot more, played quicker football, or just pressed them more than what we did, Nottingham Forest wouldn't have been able to. But I just want to give credit to Keylor Navas as well. Like, he's an unbelievable goalkeeper. I said to you in my pre-match review that he is a solid player. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant player. I mean, I said to you, he played in the World Cup for Costa Rica, the previous one, not this one, and he was named one of the best goalkeepers in the competition. He played for Real Madrid. He was playing for PSG. Didn't really get much game time at PSG, so he's come over to England to play for Nottingham Forest. And to say he literally signed on deadline day, and then first game back, he is just unbelievable, because the amount of times Leeds United could have taken up, especially that Gnonto chance. He was, I mean, it was a poor finish because it was straight at him, but it was calm and collective, was Navas, and he kept in a sense Forest in the game. And if it wasn't for him, I feel like Leeds United would have scored a couple of goals. And as well, Patrick Bamford doesn't know how to prove us fans wrong. He doesn't know how to actually step up to the plate, because when he's got competition, I feel like he does fantastic, but I feel like when he's actually playing, he seems to struggle. Like this game, he doesn't seem to be hungry. He didn't seem to be determined. It just didn't seem to move. In a sense, he didn't seem to want to play. I don't know if that's because of the pressure of his club. Obviously, he was from Nottingham. He supports Nottingham. And I don't know if it comes with that pressure or whether it's because of it's his first game, his full first game back after injury or what. But when he was like coming on into the second half, when Rodrigo used to come off, I felt like I don't know, it just seemed a lot more hungry. It seemed like he had a lot more determination to be able to succeed. Whereas this game, there was so many times where he just didn't want to play. And I don't know, I feel a bit bad for him because, I mean, I know there'll be a lot of Leeds United fans who will be sat there now and saying that he's not good enough and that he should be put back on the bench and that Jorginho should be back on playing again. But to me, I felt like it was disappointing because I was hyping him up. I was getting excited to see Patrick Bamford, but there just wasn't any type of enthusiasm or any hunger from him. But I guess the credit goes to Steve Cooper in the second half, because in that first half, Leeds United were the better side. Nottingham Forest were so frantic. There just wasn't any discipline. They were so open, and in that second half, Leeds United just couldn't seem to break down Nottingham Forest, because when they made them changes, Nottingham Forest became a little bit more compact. They became a little bit less deeper. They became a lot harder to break down, and it was there to see that Leeds United were just struggling to find any answers, especially towards the end. We still continued to press. We still tried to break through the defence, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I did shed, after when the full-time whistle went, I did shed a couple of tears, because I guess, I know you guys will probably sit there and say, well, there's still another 16 games left and blah, blah, blah. But I think the realisation now is that after the Manchester United game, because I do not believe that Leeds United will get anything from the Manchester United game. I could be wrong. We could even pick up a point. I'd be so happy if we could pick up just 1 point. But from looking at the table with Southampton on 15, and then I think there's Bournemouth are on 17, and then there's Everton who are on 18, and I don't see us not being in the relegation zone next week. I know that's negative thinking, but at the same time, we had to pick up something this weekend, whether it was just a draw with the teams around us picking up points and winning to get away from it. But like I said, the credit goes to Steve Cooper and Nottingham Forest. Bolly was fantastic. They had a very, very strong defence today. It caused a lot of problems for like Gnonto. Gnonto did fantastically well, especially when he was getting like doubled up. He still managed to break through a lot of the time. Sinisterra played decently, but I don't know, it was yet again another frustrating game to watch. I'm a little bit emotional, so I do apologise if there's anything that you don't agree with, but it's just coming off straight off the back of the defeat at Nottingham Forest, and to me I feel like it's a bit of a kick in the teeth. It's a bit sore, and this is the game where we should have got something from it, in my opinion. And I really do hope Jesse Marsh can back what he says. We've backed him with the transfers, we've backed him with players, we've backed him with a new coach for him and his team. So now it's up to Jesse Marsh and the players to be able to, in a sense, come on and do what we need to do. And I'm hoping and praying that we can pick up at least 3 points against either Southampton or Everton. More so Southampton, because I feel like Everton are going to be so difficult now to break down, especially after their performance against Arsenal, because I actually watched the highlights. I watched the extended version highlights of the Everton Arsenal game, and they looked very good. And I know it's only the first game, but they looked very good compared to what they were under Frank Lampard. But overall, I don't know, they just seem to not... the ideas just don't seem to click, and you could see how deep Nottingham Forest were in that second half compared to the first half. They was so high up the field. They played the 4-4-3, but when it came to defending, and more so in the second half, they became so deep and so hard and so compact. So all credit goes to Steve Cooper with his man management. I mean, they're on a good form now. They're 6 points above the drop zone, so they're probably going to be safe now. They're going to be continuously growing and progressing, I believe. Whereas Leeds, I feel like it's going to be a very, very strong, or very, very nervy, should we say, end of the season. And it's not looking good, is it, right now? I mean, again, there's still quite a positives to take out of the game, but I don't want to be sitting here and making excuses. I don't want to be listening to you guys sitting there and saying that, yeah, but we've done well here, like they're giving time, and like we've played exceptionally well, we just need to score. I'm just sick and tired of these excuses now. I'm not going to sit here and say I want Jesse out, because I'm not. I'm just getting sick and tired of playing so well and just not picking up points, not picking up any goals. And I don't know, there's something needs to happen, something needs to click fast, and it needs to happen now. But overall a 1-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest, it's, to me, I feel like it's a kick in the teeth. I know we can go again. We play Manchester United on Wednesday, then we play again on Sunday, and hopefully we can come out against them and we can look hungry, we can look determined, and if not, then it's the pressure, the pressure holds, and it's just like, when are we going to get this next win, you know? But yeah, overall a very frustrating game again. But I'm going to be going on to a live stream to talk a little bit more in depth with Leeds Ultras, I think tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, comment down below like how frustrated you are. Do you believe that Leeds United are going to be okay? Do you feel like we're going to go down? Do you feel like something needs to happen? Like, I just want to understand how we can go from where we are now to be able to pick up another win, because to me, I feel like we're going to be struggling now until towards the end of the season and picking up any 3 points. But anyway, guys, rant over. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe, like and comment as well. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.